Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So week 130 of my keto journey. I'm going to give you an update on me, how this week went, and also my trip to Texas. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And I'm going to share my results with you for this week. I did not get a video out to you last week, so it's kind of going to be wrapped up all in one because I just had so much going on that I couldn't get a video up. So let's get into the video now. So as you can see, I am filming in my van. It's the only quiet place in my world right now, but I know you guys don't care. And my husband's car died. The engine just completely died. So he's been using my van and it has become his van. He's got all his work stuff in here. And so it's a complete mess. But it's always a mess anyway. We got kids, right? It's just, our lives are a mess. All right, so if you did not catch my last video, I did a what I eat in a day video. I actually did 3 full days of eating, so make sure to check that out if you haven't done so already. If you are new to my channel, hello, I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi, and this channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374. I am battling food addiction, sugar addiction, carb addiction, whatever you want to call it, an addiction. I'm battling it, and so figuring that piece out and learning how to not only overcome it, but live with it and be able to manage it and be able to be in control. And it's just, I've been on this journey. I've been on YouTube for 2.5 years and I'm figuring it out, but I can't say that I'm there yet. You know, like it's a long process, but we're doing it together. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables. So come join us over there. I will put that link below. So I mentioned in a previous video that I was going on a trip to Texas to meet my friend Callie, and that is exactly what I did last weekend. It was a great trip. I went down there by myself. She and her family took me in and let me stay at their place, and they're just a super awesome family. Thank you guys so much for opening your home to me and just giving me a great weekend, a great relaxing weekend, which is exactly what I needed. So it was definitely a much needed trip for me. And if you didn't catch one of my latest videos, I talked about what I've been dealing with recently, and that's depression and anxiety. And I've just been in a really dark place in my mind, and you know, my confidence just wasn't there. And so something happened on this trip, and I don't even know what it was, but I just needed it. Like, I just needed to be refreshed. I needed to feel better about myself, and that's exactly what happened. And I'm just starting to really feel better, getting back into YouTube, getting back into, you know, making these videos for you guys, because this is my passion. This is my calling, you know, like this is my purpose in life. And when you're doing what you're called to do, there's just no better feeling than that. So I just want to thank you guys for being patient with me. You know, my life still is chaotic, and, you know, I may not get a video out at the right time or, you know, at my normal times, but I'm glad I'm getting back into it and being a part of your journeys as well, because I want to help you be successful. So let me give you a weight update. So at my last weigh-in video that I gave you guys, I weighed in at 224. That next week, I ended up losing 3 more pounds. So I ate mostly carnivore. I did like really low carb. And so I lost another 3 pounds right before I went to Texas. And so I was 221 when I flew down there. We actually did not do too bad because Callie's on the same journey as all of us, and she's keto. And so we actually did pretty good, but we did kind of splurge some of the days. And so, of course, with the way that our bodies react to carbs when you're, you know, depriving it of them, you gain weight very easily. So I ended up gaining 4 pounds over the 4 days that I was down there. But that's okay, because we got back on track together. She's actually become my accountability partner, and we text each other our weight every day and just staying on track together and doing it together. It's so important to find someone that you can take this journey with, to find that support, because we're never meant to do this alone. That's why you should join my support group on Facebook if you haven't yet. It's just a community filled with people who just want to get healthy physically and mentally together. We don't want to do it alone. So we both got back on track this week, and I ended up losing 2 pounds. So I think it was like 2.5 pounds I lost this week. So that was pretty cool. Final weigh-in for this week, I was 223, and I didn't take a picture of it, but I was 223 for my weigh-in. So still a pound under my last weigh-in. So I'm going to look at that. Cause it's where your focus is at. It's what you're focusing on that matters. I had a big setback recently, and taking a break from YouTube, I needed to take that break mentally, but I wasn't eating right. I wasn't feeding my body healthy foods. I wasn't feeling good, and then that just plays a huge part in our mental health too. The way that we treat our bodies, the way that we feed our bodies, the diet that we follow, and the foods that we eat. If you're not eating good, you're not going to feel good. And so I had a big setback, like I've gotten down to 209 in this journey. That was my lowest weight that I reached. I'm 223 right now. I had a big setback. But what am I going to focus on? I could focus on, all right, I wasted so much time. I lost so much time. I lost, 3 months? Gone, just like that. Well, I'm not going to focus on that. What I am going to focus on is that it could have been so much worse. I could have gained so much more than that, because this girl can gain weight quickly. Let me tell you that. I gained 16 pounds in 2 weeks once, okay? I have an emotional eating problem, and we know this. So it could have been so much worse. So I'm going to celebrate that. I'm not going to beat myself up about the mistakes that I make. I'm going to learn from them, because it's just absolutely pointless. And if you're beating yourself up for mistakes that you've made, it is pointless. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. It's not worth it. It's not worth feeling that about yourself. Like I said, I came out of this place of just darkness and feeling so low about myself, and just speaking, those negative words about myself, and believing them, believing the lies, because that's what it is. They're lies. It's not true. We need to accept ourselves right now. We need to love ourselves where we are right now, because don't we deserve that? Don't we deserve that as human beings? Because really, how do you expect to reach your goals and live a life of pure joy and contentment if you're not even willing to give yourself that right now? Who's to say you're not going to find something else wrong with you? We need to learn how to love ourselves right where we're at, because that's the kind of love that Jesus gives us, right? We can always better ourselves. We can always work hard toward our goals and learn from our mistakes, and just try to be better in every area of our life. But that doesn't mean that we can't love ourselves where we are at right now and accept ourselves where we are. God works through us to better us, to grow us, in our strength and our faith. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't love us right where we're at. So that's the way that we need to look at it. We need to love ourselves just like the way we are. And guys, I know that that's hard. That is one of my biggest struggles, because I've lived with it my whole life. I've lived with this problem my whole life, I got underlying issues that I've never dealt with, that I need to deal with. And I'm tired of feeling unworthy sometimes, and it's just because that's not the truth. That's not what God says about us. And so I refuse to believe it. I'm not going to speak that negative crap to myself anymore. And it takes practice, and I know that I'm not going to be perfect. I know that, negative thoughts are going to enter my head, because that's what happens. But we need to quickly replace it with something positive. And it takes work. It takes effort, because as human beings, unfortunately, we are it's way too easy to think negatively. It takes practice, but it can be done. It can be done. And if you're at a place right now where you're not feeling your best, and you're feeling low, what are you thinking? Where are your thoughts? What are your thoughts right now? Because if they're negative, then you're just feeding it. and you're just fueling that fire, you got to stop. Replace it with positive thoughts, and that means speak them out loud. Write them down on Post-its, put them up on your mirror so that you can see it every single day, and remember who you are. All right, guys, I hope that this encourages someone today. I just kind of felt led to talk about that because I know a lot of us struggle with accepting ourselves and loving ourselves. And accepting ourselves the way we are doesn't mean that we're going to stay where we are. We can always try to be better. And that is what we're doing, you know? We're taking this journey together, just trying to be better than who we were yesterday. And just keep trying to grow, keep trying to learn who you are truly, and embrace the heck out of it. Because, man, guys, I truly believe that we can do this, and we can do it together. All right, that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to join my support group on Facebook. All right, guys, stay safe and choose health. Bye.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never